All right, let's talk about the Arizona Cardinals, who I have to say, maybe one of the most sneaky, interesting teams this offseason. They're a team where I pulled up the list of these videos, the teams I had to make for these videos, and I sort of went in order of I made sure right away I picked the teams that I was the most interested in to start off with, just to get those videos out quicker. And the Cardinals kind of fell by the wayside, but once I started really making this video and doing the research, I have to say, a lot of intrigue here for a team that, again, last season, I think that it ended in a disappointment, but was ultimately still a success. It felt like the Cardinals, we wanted to see them take one step forward, and it felt like at a certain point, they might take like 2 or 3 steps forward, and then by the end of it, it's like, well, no, they only really took the one step forward. But that's still moving in the right direction, and that's still a positive. And let's see what they can do to go from taking one step forward to taking those 3 steps forward. First, let's look at where they ranked in terms of PFF grades. I know not everyone's cup of tea, but hey, it's just a starting off point, right? You see that Kyler Murray in the passing attack was 8th ranked in football. That's pretty good. You'll take that. 11th best in receiving, which is also pretty good, especially one prior to Marvin Harrison Jr. There. You were a little worried about how this could be, but with him and Trey McBride, some other players as well, definitely been a very good receiving core. 4th best pass blocking as well. So passing attack's working, and the running game's working. 9th best rushing, 14th best run blocking. So offense is good. The Cardinals, again, the one knock is you would see some inconsistency with Kyler Murray, specifically in those Seattle games. I think you want to get that out of his system, and maybe you just hope that doesn't pop up at the worst time. But there's no denying, when Kyler Murray is on, this offense just feels like it can roll through anybody. The defense, on the other hand, was definitely underwhelming at times. With a 16th ranked coverage, when definitely at times I thought showed flashes, the 30th graded pass rush definitely hurt them at times, along with a 21st graded run defense. Fixing the front 7 will be a priority with Arizona. As for some upcoming free agents, so they actually, weirdly enough, have some free agents, defensive players, edge rushers, that I talked about 30th graded pass rush, but I like Baron Browning and Dennis Gardeck a decent amount. I do think, though, that it's fair to say these guys are probably best suited to be a rotational player for both of them, and they've neither has gotten a ton of snaps. They're kind of the headliners of the pass rush, which is not really what you want. Also, Will Hernandez, who's an offensive lineman, it'd probably be good to bring him back, although he only played 280 snaps last year, so maybe you're okay without him, but I don't know. He's so totally worth a $5 million a year contract. All these guys are worth their contracts. But the good thing for Arizona is just how much money they have to spend. As you see, they're currently at $76 million for cap space in 2025, and that balloons up to $100 million the next year. They have money to spend, and in fact, I was almost even thinking about, are they a Myles Garrett team? Or are they a team that could make a big move, perhaps, right? They feel like a team that is in position to take a big swing if they want to, go after a big free agent. And that's why I find them so fascinating, because no one's really talking about them that way. Pretty much everyone's talking about them. I feel people are kind of glossing them over because of the Rams and how exciting their season was. But I do think Arizona could do some things. As for the draft stuff, they have 6 out of their 7 picks. They don't have a 6th round pick, but other than that, they're okay. I really do think that I could see them going after a big name free agent edge rusher. We've seen them do that before with J.J. Watt, right? Maybe it's not a Myles Garrett trade, but maybe you just sign one of the guys available, because their offense is okay, and I still feel like there's enough young players in the secondary, although you can always add to that. Depth matters so much there that I wouldn't hate adding another player. But yeah, as of right now, and again, the other option too is, do you try and just make some smaller moves? Football is a sport about depth at the end of the day, so trying to just fill out that defensive roster, and I think something like that might be the move. But like I said, this Arizona Cardinals, they're moving in the right direction. They still have opportunities to get better, and even though they missed the playoffs last year, I don't know if that's going to happen again. I really don't. So yeah, those are my thoughts on all of this. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.